Hey YouTube, welcome back to Daybreak Aviation. I'm Jonathan. Today we're back on the Baron doing some work, and we're going to be talking about oxidized paint and can we actually do anything with it. And so I've got a couple of examples right here. First little quick update. I've been working on it slowly. It's a process, but I've redone all this back here, recovered this and got everything remounted, repainted the ceiling, and I have to do this and all the way up to the front. And then probably going to go with a brown carpet instead of that blue that was all stained. So there's still a good little bit of interior work. One thing I was able to get done is I got the glare shield recovered. I'll put a link down there where I got it. It was just a kit, came in the mail, and then I was able to get it on and wasn't too awful bad. So all right, so today we're going to be talking about some products that we were able to get to try to fix this paint. Now I'll say this paint has sat outside, well, underneath the sunshade for at least 15 years, probably more like 20, 25 years out in the sun. So it's beat up, it's stained, it's horrible. It needs to be repainted, but I think the product that I'm about to show you should be able to give us a little bit more life out of this paint. I've already got a couple of before and afters. This is what it looked like. This is what it looks like now. And then here's the side of the plane. See, you can't even see my reflection in this. And then you go over here and look, you can actually see us. So yeah, we can actually get a little bit of life left out of that. I mean, the contrast, I hope it shows it on video, but it is unbelievable at the difference in the blue. And then I did it down here too. It's not as noticeable on the gray or the tan and the white on the sides, but it is noticeable. And the products that were used, I talked to Matt Farrell, the flying salesman. He's got a YouTube channel. He works for a company called Aero Mach Wilco. Told him kind of what I had at Sun and Fun last year. Told him I had some heavily oxidized paint. I'm going to try to stretch a little bit of life out of it. And he recommended these Jetstream products that are available on their website. So it's a three-stage or three-step process. So you've got the Supreme Glaze. This actually takes some of the oxidation out. It actually kind of grinds the paint down, if you will. It's kind of real coarse. When we apply it, it kind of needs to be on there wet. And so, and I've been using a microfiber, I guess you call it like a little bonnet that goes over the polishing wheel here. And then you've got this paint sealer here that goes on afterwards. So this is the second step, and it kind of takes that bare paint that was scuffed down to open pores and stuff like that, and it kind of seals it so that it prevents further oxidation. And then I went back on top with this speed wax, and I applied it with this pretty liberally, get it on there real good. And then once it dries, you treat this just like a regular wax. Once it dries, you go back and just buff it down here. And that's how I was able to get this. And then I was also able to get this done right here. I think Matt Farrell actually has a video where his 210 that he flies had some rust spots, and he was able to get them off with these Jetstream products. And so I'm also going to show you, I've got a little bit of rust on the top of the wing on the 182, and so we'll kind of go see what it'll do on that. But all right guys, we're over here on the 182, and it sat underneath the sunshade for many years also, and so you can tell these stripes right here. And so we also have a few little rust spots on there. So we're going to show you what the Jetstream products can do on something that you might actually have, which is paint in halfway decent shape. So anyways, I'm going to go through here and do the same process, except I'm just going to do all this by hand. I'm going to start off with my Jetstream Super Glaze, and I'll just put it on by hand and go down through here and polish that out, and then move on to our liquid diamond paint seal, and then our speed wax, and show you how it looks. So let's get at it. All right, I'm just going to use some microfiber cloths for this. I just didn't feel like bringing stuff down here. All right, so about that much. Well, I will say, the ladder moved. I did not think the top of this wing was that dirty until I just did that right there, and I am very surprised actually. And I've tried different cleaners on this and nothing has worked, and I will say I'm very, very surprised at how this looks already. I mean, look at the white, and then look down there. I can't really reach that good, but yeah, look at the difference. So if you have rust spots on your airplane, this will take care of it. And then use our same paint sealant for right here with another clean microfiber. And seal it. And then we're going to take this Flyer speed wax, and I've got a little buffing hand pad. I'll just put that on. Buff it out. Now, so that took all of 5 minutes to hand do that all 3 steps. You can tell the difference. I mean, that's amazing. Jetstream, and Jetstream, all from Aero Mach Wilco. That's just, you can't beat that. All right, guys, we're about to, I'm gonna show you how to do it on the side here, because quite frankly, the engine cowl, I couldn't get a good point of view for you to watch it, but I will show you the before and after of that. All right, so we're gonna start off with our Supreme Glaze, and you want this to be wet when you do it, so you don't want it to let it dry. So you wanna use a good bit of it, and I'll just put it right there on the applicator. And again, I'm using a just a microfiber bonnet cover that goes over that polishing wheel. I got this at like Harbor Freight, so not bad. And I'm gonna put it on very wet, and then I'm gonna polish it, or grind it, polish it, whatever we're gonna call it, on pretty low speed, because I don't want to sling it everywhere. And again, the more oxidized your paint is, the longer you want to do it, because this is actually what's cutting the oxidation off of it. It's kind of a real, kind of a gritty, almost like it has a little bit of sand in it, but it's not sand, it's something else, but it's kind of a little gritty. And so it actually goes in there and grinds it down. All right, now we're actually going to let this stuff dry, and then we'll just wipe it off with a clean microfiber cloth, make sure it's like a new one, because if you accidentally drop one of those microfiber cloths, they pick up everything on the ground, so they'll be dirty and you'll be wiping over here and actually scratching your paint. So we don't want to back up in the process. So just get you a brand new microfiber cloth, and then we'll go through there and wipe it down, and then we'll go to our second step, which is the sealant. Got all that mostly wiped off. You can tell a vast difference already just in the paint that hasn't been touched, and then the grittiness and the smoothness of the paint that it's just been going over. So now we're going to start our second step, which is going to be the liquid diamond paint sealer, or paint sealant, and this is our second stop. This actually seals the paint from any more oxidation and stuff like that. So the directions on it says to best using a polisher and to keep it wet also, and then we'll let it dry at the end, the same like we did with the first step. So we'll put this on here. All right, going back over it. Got to let it set and get that white film on it again, but you can already tell a difference just in. So this is where we did earlier, with the final wax, and then this, I can see myself. It's not that good, but I can still see myself. So it's far better than, this bit here. And again, this product is for light to moderate oxidation. This airplane is heavily oxidized. So most of you are not going to have a heavily oxidized airplane unless you're trying to save an airplane like I am. So this thing's going to work wonders on you. And then our next step is going to be our Flyers Speed Wax. Oh, and I don't know that I mentioned this. You need to wash your airplane too. So I'll show you that too. But yeah, you got to wash it, get all the dirt and grime and junk off of it. So don't forget to do that. All right, so you want to make sure that you get the kids washing the airplane for you while we watch L-39s fly over it. Got them going. So the first step you want to do is clean off all this dust and crap, and then once you get it down to paint and get all the junk off of it, then we can go in there and actually start doing the polishing and getting the oxidation off the paint and stuff like that. What do you think about it, Hannah?
It's hot. It's not as hot under here.
Oh. Cody, look at me. All right, the other day I did a couple of test spots. So this is undone, I haven't touched it. Then I did this section here, and then I did this section here. And you can tell the difference. Water's kind of beating up here, not beating up at all here. And then it looks really good. Got a nice shine to it. Again, this is, so you can tell it really makes a difference. Not done, done and done. And then we'll get all of it done. Now we're going to be using our Jetstream Speed Wax, and I'm just going to use a little hand polishing pad or hand buffer pad, what we're going to call it, applicator pad, to put this on. Woo. Just a little light coat, just like you would your car. But I think I'm going to be pretty happy though. This is not a long-term fix for this airplane. Okay, I mean, I have paint missing. That's not gonna buff out. It's supposed to look like this. And so anyways, there's, paint missing. So it's not a long-term fix for me. But if it can kick the can down the road for another year, two, let you save up around $30,000 for a paint job, I found one place that was 20, but I don't know. I saw some of their work and they had, you know, like right here, it would be like a little bit of bleed over and stuff. So it wasn't as crisp work. So we'll probably go with a $35,000 paint job on it. So that'll allow me to at least kick the can down the road a little bit. All right, now let's polish it with a little polishing wheel. All right, so you can tell just how shiny it is compared to this. You know, this is before, after. It's actually nice and shiny. And then down here, you can actually see your reflection. All right, guys, as you just saw, this stuff does wonders on regular paint. Paint that's not heavily oxidized, that has the stains, the old hanger stains, if you will, the rust stains. I'm going to be doing the top wing of that 182, and quite frankly, I really didn't know that it needed it until I cleaned it with that stuff, so that's amazing. I did get this done. As you can tell the difference. It's white with a tan, and that's white. So it did a really, really good job of doing this also. So it'll buy me a few years, and again, like I said, it did awesome on that 182. So if you have paint that has rust stains on it, you know where to go. Aero Mach Wilco, and get your stuff. The Jetstream products, they are awesome, and of course they also have cleaners and other things for your boots and things like that. So anyways, hope you like the content. We've got more great stuff coming. I've got another company that's committed to giving us something that we can use to clean up, you know, rusty, junky, crappy looking stuff. So that's going to be coming in maybe a month or two. Said it might be a little bit, hopefully before Sun and Fun, and we hope to see y'all at Sun and Fun there also. And go to Aero Mach to get all your products. I mean, that's just that's just crazy. Crazy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to have some more flying stuff coming at you here soon. The 182, you know, it's up and going, so we're gonna go fly it here before long, and make some great content with it. So we've got a few trips planned with it, and yeah, this little jewel, she'll be done, you know, hopefully soon. And also, if you want to help donate, there's a way to do it through YouTube. Don't ask me how, but there's a guy that sent me some money, so I appreciate it. And this little update is partly for you. So anyways, got a little ways to go. Thank y'all for your support. See ya.